Yello everybody and welcome to another episode of Shakesandfidget free-to-play playthrough. Today's episode we have actually some interesting stuff for you, some new features and similar. Again, I'm gonna go through them here a bit briefly and also give you some tips how to play them. But I do plan to cover them specifically in one of the future episodes, and also I want today to cover the upcoming weekend events which are coming the following weekend, the weekend of 20th of October. If you like this type of content, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notification to get an info when a new video is out. And also, don't forget to write a comment below just to say hello or tell me, actually share your opinion. How do you like these new features which have been introduced? Do you consider them free-to-play friendly or not? I mean, we are playing free-to-play, so I'm mostly interested in what is your opinion on that behalf. But to start, you can see first that we are level 294, only 6.5 or 5.5, sorry, 6 and 6.4 levels left. Wow, math is striking me hard today. 5.4 levels left, which means that we are so close to our goal, and hopefully we are gonna get it in the following 5-6 days, maybe even this weekend. Actually, it all depends actually how the dungeon push is going, because the most of the experience is coming from the dungeon push which I'm doing actually in the shadow dungeons. Light world dungeons, I think I have quite a significant amount of them pending, where I think I have like 70 to 80% chance to win, which I will anyway leave for later. So that's when it comes to the sort of the level, the progress, and the update. But let's cover the things which we are here today for. These are the two new features. One I actually mentioned and I showcased, or I just mentioned it briefly last time. So as you know, there are the old daily task, which was on a double click of mail, have been removed. You see I'm clicking and nothing is happening because they are now located on the Goblin Gleeman. And on this Goblin, you actually have daily tasks which give you a reward once you manage to finish them. Of course, you need to finish certain amount of them. So just briefly, you can see that they are daily rewards. They last for 24 hours. They reset in the midnight. And how they work is that they give you these bells. You need to do them, and you will collect bells. Once you collect 5 of them, you get some experience. Once you collect 10, some more experience. 13, you get some gold. This I already covered last time, and personally, now let's say it has been a couple of days since I did it. Sort of since I showcased it to you and since I started doing them. Actually, it has been 7 days since they went live, and personally, as a free-to-play, I don't see a problem on collecting, well, at least the experience, sort of the chest and the scroll. When it comes to the gold chest, the 13 bells, I actually also don't have that much problem doing that one as well. Actually, most of the stuff, most of these spells I collect just by playing the game. So defeating the or fighting in the pet fights against other players, spinning the wheel, throwing an item to the witch, dismantling 5 items, doing some fights in Hall of Fame. No, I don't even do the 10 fights at the arena for the experience. Then also, if I do the gambler, I was doing it over the weekend because there was the epic good luck extravaganza. So that one as well. So most of the stuff which are anyway doing give you bells, and usually by just playing the game and finishing your thirst, you get this, which is actually quite good. I really like that, because this is just a bonus. Like, if you consider it beforehand, when you were doing the daily tasks, or not even daily tasks, when you were checking the tasks in the mail menu, you know that you were actually not getting anything. It's just a reminder of what you need to do for that day. But these ones actually give you experience or gold, which is really, really nice. And you can see that I did these four, and personally, it's just that like I entered the dungeon the demon portal. I threw an item in the toilet, so it entered the demon portal in the guild for the hydrate. This is just a daily stuff which takes one click to finalize, and I already have four bells. So, for example, Lure the Underworld, I already did once. Let's just quickly go through. So I just go here, I do my 5 daily lures. That's 4 and that's 5th. I go back and voila, I have the experience. Now what else we have? Play the gambler dice. I mean, we could potentially skip this. We can do it as well. Dismantle 5 items. I actually dismantled already 4. I don't know if I have any item to dismantle. I do have this one here. I have 4 hit points on him, so this is why I'm keeping it. But this one, for example, here, it's a warrior. It is an improvement, so I will just replace it. So this one I dismantled. This was the 5th item, and if I now go here, this one is also done, so I have now 6 bells. So you can see most of these stuff you can actually quite easily do. I still did not do my thirst. Usually there is a drink one beer, and this one is the free beer which you anyway have on your gear. Usually you can do that one. So there is a bunch of the quest. This is not the full pool. It all depends if you have everything unlocked. So for example, you would not have this quest to do if you don't have the underworld unlocked. For example, you would have something else. So it is level dependent. However, you would always have enough bells to collect all 3 rewards. The second thing which I want to show you today is the event. Now, these are daily tasks. These are now weekly tasks. The week, I actually did not ever think about it, but the week in Shakesfidget lasts 5 days, or actually 4 days. It starts on Monday, sort of 0001, and lasts until Thursday 23:59, because the weekend starts on Friday. As you know, weekend events start on Friday. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are weekend events, and the week itself is Monday to Thursday. And this means you have 4 days to finish these here. Once you finish 3 out of 4 of them, which should be easy enough to do, we'll quickly go through them, you actually have a chance, or you will have an additional beer in the tavern for that day once you finish it, which is also great because this is 20 additional thirst for free, means some quests and some bonus experience. You also get some resources here, and here's some gold, so it's really nice. I don't know if this changes, like maybe you can get souls here or similar, or let's say fortress resources, but the best thing is that you get a free beer in the end. So I will try within the next 1 day and 1 hour to finish this as well. We can actually get easily 1 more because we have this win back-to-back fights. Now, when it comes to this, you can actually strategize a bit. You can see that I have win fights against the class assassin in the Hall of Fame and win fights in the Hall of Fame. So if I aim to fight 20 times against assassin, I will be already 2/3 into this quest. Also, all 3 of these quests are Hall of Fame connected, not arena connected, which means you don't have to fight here. You can just go to the Hall of Fame. So what we need is an assassin, and we can find one which is, let's say, 4,000, somewhere around 4,000. So let's find an assassin. Here it is. We fight against him. We win. And you can see that we won 5 out of 5 fights. I still need to win against 16 more assassins. I still need to win 24 more fights. But you've seen it. I can just find any ranked player and I can win against him. The only quest which I would not be able to do in such way is this one here, because in order to get gold, you need to fight against a player which is within your rank, so like up and down 100 or 150, something like that. So you cannot just fight against any and collect gold. But the good thing is you need 3 out of 4 of these coins to be able to get the free beer. So I will be focusing on doing the fights. Every 10 minutes you can do one fight. In theory, you need 300 minutes, well, actually 290 minutes to finish all of these, which is not that long. Like within 4 days you can do it. Like every 15-20 minutes you log into the game and you do the fight, and you will collect it within the 4 days, which is really nice. So I will focus on this one. Hopefully I can get the free beer tomorrow or day after. Tomorrow is Wednesday when I'm recording this, so hopefully by Thursday end of day I will have the additional beer. Now what I want to quickly go back here, I will want to showcase you just how it works. So I saved my thirst, even though here actually it's Fight Scouts, Hall of Fame, with bare hands, throw an item in the cauldron to the witch, gambler dice. So I actually don't have almost anything connected to the quests, so I did not have to save the quests. I did not know this, but in theory I did save the quests just to show you how it would work. Nonetheless, I will do it then off cam, just not to waste now time. The last thing which I would like to cover today are actually the events. We don't have them here, but I have sort of been participating on the stream. So what we actually have upcoming is Glorious Gold Galore, which means that we will get 5 times more gold from the guard duty, from the dice game, from Dr. Abavu's Wheel of Fortune, from quests, and all the other sources in game, which means that we can get some nice hefty um, stat improvements this week as well. One thing to note here, as always, do not forget to put your guard duty on Thursday at 2:01, 2:05, so 2 p.m. and 1 through 5 minutes. And as soon as the midnight strikes, this will mean that you have 10 hours of guard duty, and as soon as the midnight strikes you will get 5 times gold for that, for those 10 hours. So this is how you can get the most out of the event. And also on Sunday, don't forget to put your guard duty until 23:45, 50, and collect it before the midnight so that you can get also the most of the gold which you can before the event ends. The second event is the Witch's Dance. As you know from previous times, the Witch's Dance, just in case that you have all of the enchants unlocked, which is on almost all of the servers except EU7. I think EU6 also does not have it at the moment, so EU6 and EU7 don't have all of the enchants unlocked at the moment. So Witch's Dance enables you to toss in all of the items which you collect into the cauldron for double the amount of gold. So it's a good way if you have a good way to earn gold if you have, for example, your twister stacked like I do, or if you just have some items stacked in your inventory. One thing to note is the best thing which you can do in order to sort of get the most out of the Witches event is what I'm doing, for example, on this character, is whenever I have an item, which actually it's not on this one. Where was it? Just quickly. So I don't actually have, yeah, these are actually the biggest ones. So whenever you have a 5 million item, you keep those because this is the biggest amount, the biggest price about the legendary items which cost 10 million. These are the most expensive items, and when you toss them into cauldron you will get 10 million, which is exactly one stat point increase, which is the let's say the most which you can get from selling the items in cauldron or in any way. So you should always stack the stack the items which cost 5 million in your inventory and wait for the witch's dance to be able to toss them in. The next one is the awesome, always I mess up the name, it's Assembly of the Awesome Animals. So the pet event, I on our free-to-play character, it's not that big of a benefit for us when it comes at least to unlocking pets, because these pets are extremely hard to unlock anyways, and getting here 3 and here 6 in total food is not that great. It's much better when you have, like, say, stacked like full row of unlocking the pets, when you can then earn like 15 um, shroom feed food, sorry. However, you can still get more food from sort of PvP pet fights, and also from other sources like Dr. Abavuvo or quests in general. And the last event which we have coming is actually Days of the Doom Souls, which means additional souls from the double the souls from the lures in the underworld, and also from the other sources in game. That would be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked the event. Again, please comment below what do you think about the new way how the daily tasks and actually weekly tasks are um, solved. Personally, I think that the weekly tasks are not too hard and they give you an additional beer. So even a free-to-play player can solve them easily, and you get 20 additional thirst, which is really nice. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Until the next one, live long and keep on gaming.